Most species are promiscuous. They copulate with many partners during any given mating season. This goes for members of both sexes. Most mammals form enduring mating relationships with the opposite sex. A theory as to why these bonds exist is that because many female mammals tend to give birth to a small amount of offspring. These offspring are also relatively helpless and slow at developing. Therefore, it is in the parents' best interest that they both stick around to promote the successful development and survival of their offspring. Because female mammals can only give birth to a few babies in their lifetime, and because they invest so much time and resources in caring for their young by means of carrying them in utero, suckling them, and caring for them during a period after birth, they are pressured to make every pregnancy count. By this, I mean that to ensure that their best traits get passed on, they often look to mate with fit males with desirable traits that would likely promote the offspring's survival. Males, on the other hand, do not invest much time or resources on their young, and they can fertilize as many eggs as they want or can within their lifetime. Their ultimate goal is to pass on their genes as many times as possible. Because of this, they are not pressured to select for the best possible mate, as are the females. The pattern of mate bonding that favors this theory is called polygamy.
It is thought that due to mammalian females' necessity to be more selective in mate bonding and selection, the males have evolved to have a larger body and a tendency to be more aggressive than females. Males must compete with and defeat other males in order to pass on their genes and traits, whereas females have a much easier time finding mating partners. Two predictions about human mate selection based on evolutionary theory are that while males tend to value youth and attractiveness in females as signs of fertility, females value power and earning capacity as signs that the male will be able to protect her and her young. The second prediction is that females attempt to look physically attractive to attract a mate, while males are more likely to display their power and resources.
A total of 193 undergraduate students participated in this study. Every individual was randomly assigned to view either 10 attractive or 10 unattractive images of the opposite sex in a random order. The second part consisted of a questionnaire to measure an individual's motivation to pursue a romantic relationship. The third test in the study required participants to play 11 rounds of blackjack to determine how likely they were to take a risk by taking another card. The final test was a memory test that required participants to recall if they recognized the previous images that were shown when all 10 images along with 10 foils were shown all at once.
Results. From the study, a three-way interaction was found suggesting that males are more likely to make risky decisions and pursue romantic relations when exposed to females that they found to be attractive. Another three-way interaction relating an individual's memory for faces with risk-taking behaviors when exposed to attractive images. Both of these three-way interactions were found only for males. There were no main or two-way interaction significant effects.
The study supports the hypothesis that risk-taking associated with sexual motivation when proper cues for attractiveness were triggered. Many decisions made by males are often influenced by their mating-related motives. Because these findings are only consistent in males, it is suggested that risk-taking behavior may be rooted in males' higher degree of intrasexual competition. The males who scored higher on the facial memory recognition test associated with attractive female faces also scored higher on the risk-taking scale. This highlights a correlation between risk-taking and an activation of processing attractive female faces.